not becoming an influencer. That's like the neologism for trendsetter. It's kind of boring. So I'm trying to record. Oh, man, that simply won't do. Trying to record Scorpio Smoke. Maybe that will do it. Okay. No, still very awkward that thing. It does fail. So everything been set to fail. The worst thing that can happen is that it actually works, which means the Mont Royal mountain lift up and become GreySkull Castle or the Dark Tower of Gunslinger. That mountain is the inspiration for many things because it's been there like since forever. Mid short term, there could be some lobbying, some pressure, so that the Catholic crust is removed from it. I wouldn't really be surprised since they've been lobbied to have it removed at Assemblée nationale, at Assemblée nationale, the Parliament in Quebec. It's been there like as a tradition and then finally removed. I'm not certain of everything that happened around it. I think it's been finally removed by now. Um, what if the Mont Royal flipped up at being the floating mountain that then, since I have fingers pointed at me that it's my worst idea that could have ever worked, kind of having really, really too many ideas, I must convince you that it's fun. This mountain is ours to claim, and we must build a bridge that allows us to build the castle on top of it. If we don't, somebody else will. We must claim it, then climb on top of it, build that castle as soon as we can. Yeah. If it's not stolen by USA, because USA could pretend they're involved, their satellite, or well, NASA says it's theirs. I know it's ours, of the locals, of the people who lived around it, one way or another. Preemptively speaking, yeah. What if it works? Typically, birds will claim it. Technically speaking, if it works, it's the stone of the mountain that is floating. Exclusively. Everything else that is in stone should be washed off by the wind, and quite dramatically at that. So, I mean, it used to be a mountain and a very cozy one, and then it's just floating stones and a crater above, unnameable debris and ruins underneath, and somehow around. So, since we're not bold and not intimidated by magic, it could happen. Yeah. The witches of Radio-Canada. Radio-Canada, traditionally speaking, have their broadcasting antenna on top of the mountain. At some point, I'm angry at Radio-Canada, the French CBC, and I cast curses at the tower of Radio-Canada or at the mountain. But I mean, from their perspective, I'm totally missing the point. The antenna is on the mountain. Anyway. And in both cases, it's wrong because they switched to this is the internet actually, it's an app. And in many cases, they switched to digital broadcasting a while ago. I don't think the antenna on the mountain is that useful anyway nowadays. Yeah, so it's about the mountain mostly, the Mount Royal. So they can aggravate, and with that decoy or that specific trap kind of mindset, I don't care much because they just end up maybe having a last minute claim on whatever the mountain is floating because they knew all along kind of stuff. I would probably roll with it. Yeah, even though it's my skull, my human skull, because I mean the stones, the floating stones of the mountain take the shape of a human skulls quite rapidly at that before the birds. And before the bird claims anything, with them, you guys are so slow. And it's my skull. It's mine. Gray skull is mine. I'm gonna have to cut the transmission right now.